8:23 back here with a live shot from Century Plaza Hotel and Spa. I know it's early April, but already planning for spring season, being outside, even summer season. WildSafe BC's Dan Mikolay back with us. The timing of you being here with bear and cougar sightings is crucial, because what's happening in the next month, especially with the bears?
Well, we're getting a lot of calls in Maple Ridge of bears coming out with their sows. So what you would have is a sow would have this year's cubs, usually between 2 and 3, but she's also going to be having last year's cubs. And they'll stay with her until May long weekend, and then last year's cubs will be going out on their own. And that's when we have a huge spike in calls.
So what happens if we come face to face with one of these bears? What do we do?
Well, what you want to do with a bear is you want to be very calm, keep an eye on it, but don't have direct eye contact with it, and just be big. Put your hands in the air like you don't care, and walk backwards slowly and calmly. And if you have a child, put your child in front of you so that way you can see the child and kind of control them and stop them, prevent them from running away and panicking, which could cause more problems.
And if you're with the child and the child begins to panic, I'm guessing some screams are going to ensue. What do you do if you can't calm your child down? What is the best case scenario?
Well, if it's a small child, you can pick them up, and that will calm them down. And what I always suggest is just to be kind of calm and kind of take the danger out. And you can even sing Justin Bieber tunes if whatever it is that makes the child kind of calm them down and be able to remove yourself from a dangerous situation.
How do you read the language if you're looking at a bear and thinking, okay, their move is more defensive versus a predatory nature?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So what happens is that a bear can do what's called a bluff charge. So if they feel like you're a threat, what they'll do is they'll do a low grunt first. That's kind of the warning sign. And it'll sound similar to this, like that. And then they'll lower their head, and what they'll do is then they'll take a couple of steps towards you. Still the same sort of thing. Don't panic. Don't run away. Walk backwards slowly. If you have bear spray with you, be able to have that out ready to fire.
And how to execute the bear spray? Do you spray it straight on, or are you going from the ground up?
No, what you would want to do is you would want to build a wall. So this is a bear spray. You'd have it on the side of your body, not in your backpack. Use your non-dominant hand to steady it. This is a safety cap. Pull it back, and then shoot about 20 feet to the ground, up to the animal's nose. The reason why you want to do that is that, one, the animal, if it's charging, will run into the spray. Two, you don't know the direction of the wind. So if you immediately spray straight ahead and you're facing the wind, you're going to get that in the face. And now you're going to be immobilized.
Bird feed you brought as well.
Yes. So this is an example of what one bear would eat in a day. Right now they're eating 4,000 calories. Bird seed not only attracts bears, but it also attracts deer, which bring in the cougars into your area. So what we suggest, if you have to have bird seed out, is to put them out during the day, and then at night what you want to do is you want to clean up all the fallen bird seed, so that way the animals don't come in it and cause any kind of problems.
Okay, in the time we have left, I know you just mentioned the cougars, and you were working with some kids earlier this week. Tips on cougars, if they're there, if they are approaching you, what do we do? If they're in your face like this?
So I was out with Worms and Wee Ones up in Maple Ridge, and what we did was, with a cougar, is direct eye contact with it. Look it directly in the eye, because it is a predator. You want to be threatening to the cougar, because you want it to think that if it goes after you, it's going to get hurt. So be really big, mean face, keep your child in front, and just roar at the child, and then stomp backwards from it, so you're in a more aggressive position.
And are we yelling at the cougar as well?
Oh yeah, yell at the cougar. You get exempt from the swear jar if you encounter a cougar, so then you're okay with that.
Okay, great tips right here. WildSafe BC, always an excellent resource. We want you to be safe outside, obviously. Dan, appreciate you coming by.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hands up.
That's right.
Yelling at the cougar. That's a win for this Friday. Listen, we'll take a break. Isabel, we're